Hello, everybody. Welcome to the KRPRC Q&A with Mogzy, which is here. So, what we're going to talk about, obviously, is his past with his league racing. So, Mogzy, what got you into league racing from the start to your journey now?
So, just kind of just for it was basically at the start of lockdown. It kind of started. Um, 2 seconds. Can the stream hear me? Just just to check, that's all.
Sorry, let me just check. Should be on here. Can't click onto it. You should be able to hear you, yeah.
Just to check, that's all, before we start. I can't find the channel for some reason.
Hang on 1 second. Hello?
Hello?
Can you just talk a second?
Hang on 1 second. Hello?
Yep, it's all working.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, about your past and when did you start league racing and stuff up to now, like time of your journey in your career so far in league racing?
So it's kind of just, yeah. So at the start of lockdown, I've always had the love for racing motorbikes. So I just kind of just started playing. Just obviously downloaded MotoGP 19, I think it was. Just in lockdown, I was playing MotoGP 15 when I was like a young kid, but I only ever started taking it serious in like MotoGP 19. So I bought that, kind of played it for a while, and then there was this bike shop in Leicester that started like this kind of esports type of competition in lockdown. So I took part in that. I enjoyed it a lot. Met Jack Hammer, obviously, as you all know, he's the esports champion. He kind of set his own league up, so I kind of went into that, kind of blindfolded really, because I've never been into a league properly. This was just kind of a like a monthly thing in lockdown, the competition sort of thing. So yeah, my first experience was Jack Hammersley's league. So lasted a few months, enjoyed it a lot. They only done it as sort of like a temporary thing, just to kind of, well, I'm not really sure, but yeah, but that was good. And then a new league started up called Volgaz. So Volgaz Racing started up. So then I joined into that season 1, and then I kind of raced with them for, I want to say like 6 years. So I think it was maybe around 12 seasons I think I was in there for. Back and forth, divisions, back and forth, different teams, different bikes. Yeah, just into Volgaz, and then went to Ride 5 after that, STPG. No, sorry, before the Superbikes, went to RGC for a while, done a MotoGP, went back to Volgaz, then back to RGC, and then kind of done the Superbikes, and now we're back on GP, on the lower classes. So I've done quite a few league races, to say the least.
Awesome, man. That's good to hear. So based off this championship in season 2, was starting very soon. With having a new teammate and signing for Trans, what is your goals and etc. for this season, especially with your new teammate Charlie?
Kind of stepping off the last season, winning the championship with the Moto3 team, the Liqui Moly. I don't want to have too high expectations because last season I had no expectations because it was a brand new bike for me, brand new season, brand new rider, so I didn't know what to expect. So going into this season, I'm kind of the same really. Just kind of take it race by race, and hopefully we can fight back at the front. The same as last season, running the number one. But I'm not expecting too much, as it's still just a big learning curve.
It is. That's very true. So obviously with new riders as well coming up, is there, any pressure coming onto you for this season, or where do you think you're going to be up there with them new boys?
I mean, kind of the only pressure I sort of felt was last season, really. At the minute, I don't feel any because it's just a brand new season. Everyone's excited to go in to the new class. So I was kind of feeling a bit of pressure last season when Henry joined as a wild card because, to be brutally honest, he was kind of the only one that gave me a proper run for my money towards the end of the season, where George and Charlie were really consistent and they managed to both get podiums nearly every race. But pace wise, I think Henry is the closest that I've had to challenge me, so I did feel a little bit of pressure off him last season, especially winning, him taking pole and winning in Jerez. It was kind of a big blow for me because I could have won the championship there, but he stopped me. So that's the only pressure I kind of felt last season. But in the last round, it wasn't so much pressure, it was just kind of nerves a bit because I knew I had to finish in front of George and Charlie to win the championship. And sat in third battling with Mikey and Henry, one of the best battles I've ever had, but it was really close and aggressive, so I was kind of nervous in that battle because I knew if I went down then I'd lose the championship. So it's kind of a big battle to have and a big risk to take, but all makes for good content.
Yeah, definitely. So, moving from Moto 3 and coming back onto Moto 2, what's your, risks and strategies in Moto 2?
Just kind of like my sort of game plan last season was kind of just qualify as high as I could on the grid and then try and hit the front and go because I knew I had the pace to. So I kind of stuck with the long life tyres last season just to qualify on pole and just lead the race and kind of bring it home as much as I could. But it might be a different case next season with everyone, new bikes and stuff. So it's going to be a case of just trying to, again, qualify as high as I can and just sit there and just wait until something happens and trying to benefit off other people's mistakes. So
yeah, that's true. So, as we were saying about, the calendar and stuff, what's your, strongest track for this season and why?
To be honest, on the Moto2 bikes, I couldn't tell you, but I have sort of an idea, whereas like the Moto3s on any class I ride is Jerez. So Jerez has always been one of my strongest tracks. I just love the place, so I think Jerez is one of my strongest tracks, but obviously it's not on the calendar for next season. So maybe looking at the new calendar, I maybe say Bruno, so round 2, because I do enjoy that track a lot and it suits my riding style. So maybe Bruno for next season is my strongest track.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of people's, strongest track as well. And I was going to say, have you, been doing any testing before for the build up to round 1? And if so, what's the testing feeling like behind the scenes?
I kind of haven't really done a lot. I just come back from Portimao today actually with my teammate Charlie. So the Ital Trans team, we went out there, done a couple of laps. The bike obviously felt amazing. First impressions. I thought it was going to be really difficult to adjust to the Moto2 bike with pretty much the double of power. But I kind of adjusted it to it really quick because of like my MotoGP background and superbike background. I kind of adjusted to the power quickly and got some good laps under our belt. But other than today, we haven't really done much. Just kind of like the team reveal and just kind of just media pictures and stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah, so you're saying you've been testing with your teammate Charlie. Do you both, have different setups within the different strategies, or do you have the same?
At the minute, we haven't really talked about setups because it was kind of just getting used to the bike as a base for the first kind of testing session. So maybe in the few next sessions we can work on getting the setups right and adjusting for round one. But at the minute, it's just kind of adjusting to the new suspension and tyres, and obviously the biggest difference is the power. So
Yeah.
just adjusting to the new bike.
Yeah, you saying that with the suspension and stuff. What is the handling like from a Moto 3 bike into a Moto 2 bike from now?
Obviously, the biggest difference is the power. So a Moto 3 bike, you can still slide it a lot, but it's not. I mean, if you're sliding on a Moto 3 bike, you have no tyre basically. Whereas a Moto 2 bike, you sliding kind of helps a bit, so it gives you a bit more. You kind of use the throttle to turn, so you use the sliding to turn, if that makes sense. Whereas
Yes.
in Moto 3, you need to be smooth.
100%. So, it's a tough one here now then. I'm not too sure if I've asked championship wise yet, I'm not 100% sure. If I haven't, what's your
Yeah.
goals?
Just kind of, obviously, like I said, like the strategy is going to be just sit there and wait, see if anything happens. But it would be nice to win back-to-back championships. But I am not expecting a few podiums, but I'd like to see myself on the box at some point.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Mogzy.
No worries.
Been delighted to have you here before the upcoming season. So hopefully
Yeah.
we get some more riders in, and I will see you and speak to you at some point again soon. So thank you for being here on the channel, and we
worries.
will see you hopefully next week on track.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Cheers.
for joining in. Make sure you drop that subscribe button down below and tune in for more content very soon.